Hey, collective. Good to see you guys. We're going to jump into your present energy, get you some advice, see what's going on, and some support from spirit. Also, these readings are going to be shorter moving forward. I don't know, spirit said something about, making them within 20 minutes or less. So I am super long winded, so we'll see what happens. I'm going to do my very best to stay in that kind of shorter place and get you the information that you need. So let's look at your current energy and we'll start there. Okay. It's a tough energy coming through so far. You have the 3 of Swords. So there is an energy of like heartbreak, something of pain, something of that feels very, very hard. It could be for some of you relating to a relationship, especially in this tarot's depiction. There's that picture of her and her ex partner. It's basically something that would have felt connected in the past that now feels disconnected. And it would have been something that feels difficult to deal with. It might have felt something that like cut you deep on some level here, like cut you emotionally, in emotionally deep kind of way. But you do have the 4 of Cups here in reverse. So I feel like there's something about new opportunity here. And you're supposed to be embracing some sort of a, new connections, new opportunities, a new beginning. Now, whether it's a new beginning with whoever you were in this energy with, or this is a new beginning with other energies, I guess we'll get more information as we go along. Let me get some clarification on this 3 of Swords. Whoa, damn, that kind of popped in my face. Okay, you got the High Priestess in the reverse. It's like there's something they're saying that you're not fully receiving the clarity on, you're not fully receiving the guidance on, because with the High Priestess, she really is tuned into the spirit realm and that subconscious aspect. So when you're in High Priestess energy, I feel like you most likely will be receiving energy accurately. There will be like a clarity. You may not be like super out in the open with it, but it will just be like a knowing that you have. So whatever is going on with this heartbreak situation, it still feel like there's something that wants to be filled in, like in terms of your understanding of this or how you're supposed to be in this energy. Ace of Wands in reverse. Whatever happened here feels like it is clouding your ability to step into like a passion project, an opportunity. It could be with work, it could be entrepreneurship, like something like that. So with the Ace of Wands in reverse, it's like this situation that wants you to it wants you to come into a higher understanding and a higher knowing, because just like the 3 of Blades, the 3 of Swords, the way you're showing up, it's like I feel like you're integrating a lot more of the pain of this than you are this is supposed to be teaching you, at least at this juncture, the way you're showing up. Yeah, 9 of Wands. This is that wounded warrior energy. So it's like it's spirit is trying to say like now would be a good time to have a lot of courage on the inside, a lot of inner courage, and kind of a trust and a faith that whatever this wounding situation is, um or was, that's still lingering in your energy. Yeah, I just saw the 2 of Cups. So for some of you, it is someone that you had an emotional connection with, or something you had an emotional connection to that felt like it's kind of like ouch, it kind of cuts deep. um I feel like it's clouding your ability to create what you need to create. If you have been wondering why there's nothing written on the canvas just yet, um it would be related to this energy that's showing up. Let's ask about the high priestess and see what it is that spirit wants you to know about this that you can integrate. But also, the message of the high priestess in reverse is about getting to this place where there's a receptivity to understand the higher conscious awareness of whatever it is that you're supposed to be integrating from this situation. Like, the Three of Blades is there's a lot of empathy that I have for the energy that comes through this. And there's also this side of like, pain is never just pain. It's never just there to harm you and like leave you left for dead and to take. There's always a lesson, and I just wonder if you're allowing this to kind of imprison you as opposed to integrating the higher knowledge and the guidance from this, and it's like getting in the way of your creativity and your the whatever the passionate new beginning is. I feel like you would know what that is, whether it's like you're create on a creative level, like that fire energy for a project, or if it is for a connection um at some level. Spirit, what is this high priestess in, like, what is the lesson here? What is the consciousness integration that you have here for the collective, Spirit? That's quite a lot of cards. Yeah, the way that they flung that high priestess flung out at me, it's like they're like, "Hey, like we've been trying to get through to you." And when the high priestess is in the upright, like she does look kind of dark, kind of dark and solemn, but the truth is like she's really like an oracle. She really sees. So let's see what popped out here. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it just feels like more of that same energy. Six of Coins in the reverse and Page of Wands in the reverse. So it definitely is taking away from you getting some sort of it's like positive. If you're waiting on something, if you're waiting on a communication for something or to receive something, Page of Wands in reverse, I feel like um, the situation feels like it's taking more from you. It's definitely not a balanced scales kind of exchange of energy here. hmm You also have the Eight of Cups here in the upright. You're supposed to be walking away from something at this time. This Eight of Cups in this deck is kind of an immediate walking away. You can also look at it as emotional walking away if you've already physically removed yourself from whatever this is, this grief, this pain, this heartache, this person or situation that has caused this type of pain in your life. But do you see here in this depiction how this person isn't even going to finish the dishes because the need to leave is so immediate. It's so important to just go right now that it's more important than whatever is left or what feels left undone. Like these dishes, like some of these dishes, it's like they're still dirty. So you might be looking at like, there's still so much more I need to do here in this situation, but I'm in so much pain, is what this feels like. And Spirit saying, go now. Like, your balanced energy depends on it. You also have the King of Cups here. You may be a water sign yourself or dealing with a water sign. I see that there's a King of Cups father here. Okay, this is somebody who has a lot of nurturing energy coming through. Why do I feel like that's your energy coming through? Um, it's almost like this energy of someone who's being asked to walk away from something, but it's so hard to do it, and there's so much here that is left undone. And sometimes it is like that. Sometimes the energy, spirit will guide us in that very specific way, and maybe you don't quite understand fully like how to perceive all of that. They're saying don't block the channel because they are trying to give you some information and trying to guide you here with the high priestess. um, some things you can do are like, it almost feels like hermit energy. It's like you may need to just like go back within and make yourself okay. With this three of blades, it's like you almost need to step back from this energy and just make that kind of like conscious grounded decision to step back from this energy, because when you go too far into the three of blades energy, I feel like it's blocking your connection to source. It can also come across as a resentment. There's something in the emotional landscape of this three of swords that's blocking your connection to source, is what they're saying. And they need you to be in a balanced energy, showing up more in that king of cups energy. If I can show you again, you could even have children here as it's depicted here, or people that depend on you, that really see you as this loving, warm, like it's like a solid, I know who I am, I'm a grounding force. It's like I shall not be moved. That's what I'm getting from that King of Cups. It's a very supportive, loving, nurturing, grounding energy. And then this energy is kind of how you're showing up in right now. Three of Blades and the High Priestess in reverse. So it is an energy where it's going to like take from you whatever is fueling this. But they seem to be talking more so about what you can do with this versus who's triggering you in this, because I haven't well, we see a little bit of that here in the six of coins. Somebody may be definitely coming for you on a financial level. Oh, okay. And let's get more information here on the six of coins in reverse. Yeah, you may have just gotten some bad news here, or feel like something's being threatened here on a stability level for you. Dang, this just seems like it almost feels like it's an unfortunate situation the way that this comes across. Okay. It's pretty straightforward. Ace of Cups in reverse and the Six of Wands. A lot of what's going to gain you victory here and support is your ability to show up in a greater capacity of self-love. The ability to connect with yourself and who you truly are on a deeper level. The King of Cups was here earlier, and now the Ace of Cups is here earlier. So I feel like they're saying that um, normally you would be showing up in this King of Cups energy. It's just this really emotionally grounded individual. You may even nurture people with their emotions, and even in that depiction of the King of Cups, there it was a father with children. So you may have that type of relationship either with actual children that you have, or people that you work with, or like family, community, whatever. That seems like your energy right now. They want you to focus on nurturing yourself. I think that's what's going to help you with this Three of Swords energy, because that just feels like it's just draining. So for example, it wouldn't be very Ace of Cups loving energy to go back into narratives of the past. It would be more like things that are going to make you feel renewed, like what your wins are here. These are young children who just, they won a swimming competition and they have a lot of support. They're also surrounded by people who, they did this together, that make them feel worthwhile. They are very young, so I feel like there's an opportunity for this self-love energy and this connection with yourself to grow. You are the King of Cups, the way that this is coming across. So whatever this was that knocked you off of that, or that it feels like if you're naturally the King of Cups, this situation here with the Three of Swords, this pain, it feel like it did kind of take you a couple ticks off of that. And normally you would have greater connection with the spirit realm. So they need you to show up and love yourself. That's what's going to bring you to victory here. I feel like you're going to have to choose yourself in multiple ways, in multiple areas. Don't do things that take from you. Like, don't look at things and don't spy. Why am I getting that? Like, don't, you know what I mean? Like, don't spy on things if it's the person from the past, or things that are going to bring you, and you might be searching. I don't know what you could possibly be doing, but that 3 of blades just gives me this energy of like, it feels like digging deeper into the pain. Yeah. Okay, let's get one more piece of advice. Wow. Yeah, reaching out for healing. So that's one of the things that you might need to do for yourself. Is, do you see how this person in the star, they're like, they have their hand outreached? Interestingly enough, I feel like when you're showing up as the King of Cups, you're the woman in the star. You're the person in the star. Male, female, doesn't matter. Like, you both reach your hand out to people, and this is about also being reached out to. Maybe you need to allow yourself to be reached out to heal and to grow and be receptive to that. Yeah, because the sun is also here in the reverse. Um, there's a lot that I feel like you're juggling at this time, and maybe you haven't allowed yourself here with the star to fully heal or be receptive to the support of healing in the way that you should. There's something here about allowing that to come through in a greater way, because I just think you've had your hands full with all kinds of things. They want you to heal when it comes to the separation. This definitely could have been about a relationship. Something here felt unsuccessful to you, and I do think that it's made you take a hit in your self-worth. Like, it, maybe it's created a narrative where you're like, I'm not good with this, or I'm not good with that, or um you know, these people treat me this way, or like something to do with your inner power needing to be reaccessed. The sun, I also get on like a solar plexus level. It points to the solar plexus many times for me. So I feel like you need to be reactivated in that chakra so that you can like own that power, and not, it's almost like not from a surface level, but from like a real, true, honest level, be reactivated in that solar plexus, whoever this message is for. Um, yeah, it's going to help you with better decision making. It's going to help you be more decisive. It's going to help you stand up for what you believe in. It's going to help you walk away from things that don't serve you. But whatever this thing was, it definitely, I feel like it caused cracks in your foundation here. And the spirit realms is saying, hey, we know you have the capacity to have a higher connection with us, and we have more to give you so that you can go out into the world and do what it is that you do. And for many of you, it is to do with helping other people. I saw that. I feel like that King of Cups energy. And it's also just on a general level, it's giving that nurturing love. There's some sort of emotional mastery I feel like you're known for having. This almost feels like a very specific reading for someone. I'm not going to lie about that. Because yeah, many people do have emotional mastery. I mean, you could be like a therapist or a healer on some level. So, again, I just want to leave you with this star energy. Remember that this goes both ways, collective. You need to be able to know how to receive help, and and be the person who's doing this, and you may also be the person who's lending help and pushing that healing energy towards other people. But definitely right now, Spirit is saying, hey, we can see that you yourself need this, so that you can be more empowered through through um, through your solar plexus. Okay, so Maybe that's something to look up if you're not familiar with the solar plexus, but it feels like a new level of mastery, and that is how they're answering the question of like, what was this situation here to teach you? It was exactly that, what I just said in the whole reading about knowing how to receive help. Like that's a higher level, because there may have been aspects of your own journey that you weren't fully seeing. And so when this situation came on the scene, it's like, okay, now I'm forced to learn how to do this. And maybe my inner power, my solar plexus, maybe I thought it was like, okay, pretty bright. I had a power, but this feels like a strength. This feels like a new level of success. So I will leave it there. Thank you for letting me be in your energy and convey these messages to you. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.